The following presentation is a Windsor Wizard Broadcasting Network production.
This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Hello and welcome to H. Dudley Field. I'm Caleb Morrow here with Carter Priest, and the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network is bringing you some high school football between the Windsor Wizards and the Loveland Red Wolves. Windsor comes into this game off of a 53-0 win against Greeley West last Friday. They are now on a 3-game win streak, so the Wizards are 5-3 on the season. The Red Wolves are coming off a 57-0 win against Skyline, their 7th win in a row, as they haven't lost since their first game of the season to Fossil Ridge. So they're on a 7-game win streak. They are 4th in 4A, while the Wizards are 15th in 4A. So Carter, what do the Wizards have to do tonight to pull off this upset?
You know, it's going to be really hard for the Wizards because 7-game win streak for Loveland, that is really impressive from them. Their quarterback, Garrett Harstead, running 19 touchdowns as a quarterback. It's like Josh Allen right here, but not. But,
yeah.
You know, Wizards got to get their ground game going. This is going to be a really, run-heavy game, and if they stop this, I think Windsor has a chance in this.
For sure. Harstead on the season only 409 yards passing, but has 1,239 yards rushing, averaging 10.9 yards a carry and 19 touchdowns. And if you look on the other side of the ball for Loveland with their defense is only allowing 8.5 points a game on average. That is 8.5 points a game on average. So it's going to be hard for the Wizards to score. What do they have to do to get the offense going, Carter?
You just got to get JT going. It's like same around 12,000 yards around for JT too. But if you can't get that running game going, Windsor's not going to go anywhere, especially with Loveland with that 8.8 points per game. They allowed 37 against Fossil. They've cut it down really quickly these past 7 games.
Definitely, yeah. They're coming off of Jaden Thomas is coming off of a 100-yard rushing game against Greeley West. He has been the biggest part of this offense definitely all season. He's who they play through, as that is who they need to get going tonight for sure, Carter. If you look at passing the ball, Garrett Sauer is coming off of a 69-yard passing game. On the season, he has 731 yards passing. So the Wizards do pass a little bit more than the Red Wolves do. So that will be something also to keep an eye on. But on the season, Jaden Thomas has 1,563 all-purpose yards this season. So Thomas and Harstead are definitely the players to watch here, right, Carter?
Oh, for sure. But you know, Garrett Sauer actually hasn't. We actually have a QB who has an arm. We haven't seen that in a while for Windsor in the past couple of years. But you know, 731 yards. That's the end of the season. Really for the Wizards, they never throw the ball. But you know, it's nice to see that we. 7 touchdown passes from Garrett Sauer, 0 interceptions, so that's really good to see. So if the run game doesn't work, we can get that throwing game working.
Yeah, and Carter, you said Wizards never throw the ball. Well, the Loveland Red Wolves throw the ball even less. So
yeah,
we should see a lot of running tonight as we're going to go to the the field director for the intro to this game. As you saw, the entrance to this Wizards team coming onto the field to Narcos, their new intro song that they have developed this year.
It looks throughout this year, a lot of Windsor teams have been taking something out of the Mets playbook right there, taking the Edwin Diaz walkout song.
Yeah, as great as the song is, it did not end well from the Mets as they got swept by the San Diego Padres. So
that was
hopefully we have a better future for the Wizards. But as you see, right there for the Wizards, Levi Munn, Trey Botts, Grayson Lewis, and one more will be the captains for the Wizards. That one more player is Trevor Villapando. So they're the 4 captains for the Wizards who will take the field for the coin toss.
Thanks to live stream of today's Windsor football game. You can also hear this game live on
So we wait for Loveland now to enter the field with their own cheerleaders and everything.
Yep, they're going to do their own entrance here, yeah. So get them a little hyped. Of course, they have had a very successful season, as we said.
They always have a successful season.
They're ranked 4th in 4A, so
yeah, this is a big game. This really can decide the conference title.
Last night, Wizards soccer nearly pulled off an upset as they were winning 1-0 almost all game before allowing a goal right before the end of regulation. So we'll see if the Wizards football team can maybe close off an upset the very next night as Loveland now enters the field.
Yeah, really, Loveland's always had an impressive year for the past couple of years now. But, really, unfortunate loss for that Fossil Ridge. They should be 8-0.
Yeah, for sure. It was a very close game, only lost by 1 point.
Which is crazy. Watching that game
and then
talking with some people, they said it was a unfortunate way how they came down the field really quickly and scored.
Ever since that game, their defense has locked down and barely allowed any points from the remainder of the season since that game. But yeah, like we were saying, so the Wizards, both of these teams are run heavy. They're going to try to run the ball, but it's a little bit different. Just kind of do it in different ways. The Red Wolves, they do have other runners, but they rely heavily on their quarterback to run that ball, while the Wizards rely heavily on Jaden Thomas as well as other members in the team. So it's same play style, just different ways of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing with their quarterback, they use the quarterback to run all those yards. 1,200 yards on the ground for a quarterback is really impressive. And he has the same amount as Jaden Thomas, which is really crazy to think.
Yep, and you see the student section pink out tonight, so lots of school spirit. Good amount of pink in the crowd as they're ready to hopefully cheer on the Wizards to a win.
Yeah.
If you look at as we see a little abstract art in there, but, a little more abstract art for you guys right there. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Great abstract art right there.
You generally get what's going on. But as for the Red Wolves, they rely heavily on the run in their defense as there's a little bit of turf right there for you guys.
That's a really good turf right there.
Yeah, that's just a little bit more important than anything going on. We hope you guys agree with that opinion. But a player to watch for the Red Wolves on defense is going to be Cody Lease, 6'3" safety. He leads the team in interceptions with 3. So he's kind of all over the field back there. And on the other side, the Wizards safety, Grayson Lewis, also leads the team in tackles and is kind of the leader of that defense as we see him as a captain. So those are the 2 players to watch on defense probably, huh, Carter?
Yeah, and another player for the Wizards, Mikey Munn, has 4 interceptions as a really good safety. He switched positions a lot throughout his high school career and finally found safety and found something he's really good at.
For sure. And as we were talking about the play styles of both these offenses, on the season, the Red Wolves have 2,690 rushing yards.
Jeez.
And the Wizards have 1,866. But the Wizards' passing yards are a little bit higher as they have 787 passing yards, while the Red Wolves only have 452.
Yeah, but this game is really big for both teams. Whoever wins this most likely has a shot at the conference title. Because with Loveland being 3-0 in conference and Windsor being 2-0.
I would venture to say even if Loveland is to lose this, they still have a shot. But yeah, definitely a big game for the Wizards.
Yeah.
42-0 conference shutout over Greeley Central. And last week a non-conference shutout victory over Greeley West, 53-0. Wizards enter today's game a half game back of Loveland for first place in the Class 4A League 1 at 2-0. And overall at 5-3. Windsor averages over 4 touchdowns a game.
So the Wizards, as we were saying, are 2-0 in league, like Carter said. Loveland 3-0. So both of these teams are sitting really well in league play. But one of them, unless a tie happens, one of them is going to undefeated streak will be lost. So this is definitely a big game, like Carter said. So we're just gonna have to find out.
Your Windsor Wizards.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out, but both very dominant games from both Loveland and Windsor last week.
Yeah, they both have momentum. They're both feeling good. But yeah, if we're looking at lines in this game, unofficial lines, the over's set at 44, and the Loveland is -7.5 betting lines. But you know,
Right there.
that's not too much.
Yeah, but here we'll get some national anthem, and we'll kick it down to our sideline reporter right after.
Remain at attention until the color guard unit has exited field.
We'll be right back with the starting lineups after a quick word from our sponsors.
Community is one of our core values at Windsor State Bank, and we are proud to celebrate 10 years of helping, encouraging, and meeting the financial needs of our community. We work with our customers to help them realize their financial dreams, whether opening a business, purchasing a home, or planning for retirement. Our bank is run by local people who are dedicated to serving the financial needs of the area, and we take pride in providing exceptional customer service and building trust with our customers. If you are looking for a bank who knows your first name, then you're in the right place. Windsor State Bank, invested in our community, invested in you.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
We are back here at H.A. Dudley Field as we look at the starting offense, that offensive line. Chris Saliga, Zebulon Merriman, Brady Latovsky, Braden Luckroth, and Deacon Schmidt. Zach Johnson is at tight end, Chase Thomas and Gavin Helm at receiver, Mitch Madrill is the fullback, and Jaden Thomas, the running back. Garrett Sauer is at quarterback. What do you think about this, Carter?
I like it. I think giving Mitch and Jaden Thomas the ball is a really smart idea coming from the Coach Jones right there, but we'll see how this plays out.
For sure. Absolute unit, Chris Saliga. Big shout out to him.
For sure.
Star offensive tackle. But yeah, we got a good-looking defense, as well as we look at Trey Botts, Henry Jones are at cornerback, Colton Piper, Jackson Hardin, Bryson Pendleton, Robert Taylor, and Braden Nichols on that front line. Brock Parquette, Trevor Villalpando, Grayson Lewis, Rylan Renton in that inside linebacker position, and Michael Munn at free safety. So as you see this defense, a lot of playmakers on the back end, as we mentioned, both Michael Munn and Grayson Lewis, two of the leaders of this team. Also, Brock Parquet is actually the team's leading tackler. So those three are definitely there to make these plays, as this will be a Windsor kickoff to start this game. So we will see the Red Wolf offense first.
You have an open kick for the Wizards. Good speak out as we tackle cancer. You need to stand up and get loud. It's a special Thursday night game. It's high school football game night.
Thursday
Gavin
night.
Helm into kick, one of the four-star punter and kicker for the Wizards, will kick this game off.
We'll see how this goes. First kickoff of the game, you know.
Yep, it's a big moment, you know. We got Jake Jackson back to return for the Red Wolves.
Tristan, that's you.
Oh, whoa.
They're going to squib the kick early. It's going to be down at the 27-yard line. So an interesting start to this game by the Wizards, not giving Jake Jackson back there at returner for the Red Wolves a chance, as we see this Red Wolves offense for the first time.
Spotted like the 28-yard line right there.
Little abstract art for you. As, yep, they will start at the 27-yard line. So here comes the first snap of the game from Hartstad, the star quarterback. He will take the first snap, and it'll be a handoff. It will be around a 4-yard gain for Drew Foley on the first run of the game.
As we expected, it's going to be a run-heavy game. First play out, run.
As you would expect, yep. As at running back, the Red Wolves have gone with a lot of different options, with their quarterback doing a lot of the running. But Foley, 404 yards on the season. We might also see a little bit of switching that up. Also, Trey Olson has 401 on the season. As here's another run. This ball is going to be taken up the side all the way down to the 46-yard line. So getting going early is Hartstad with his first run. Hartstad gets going with a really big first run of around 27 yards. So big run there.
Quarterback. He's a tall quarterback and can move very well for a guy his size.
Yep, and that's what makes him so dynamic rushing the ball, and that is what they like to do. They like to slow this down a little bit, just run with their guys. You see no receivers out wide for them, just a jumbo set of everyone there. Just know it's going to be a run as they run with him power to the left side. This one shut down really well by the Wizards, as he only picks up a yard there.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of action from Trey Botch today, that cornerback right there.
Yeah, Trevor Villalpando on that tackle for the Wizards, so 2nd and 9. Good stop there from the Wizards running the ball. That's really going to be the key is, you know, this team has only passed for 450 yards all season, so that is like 50 yards a game they're averaging. So really shutting down the run is really, they should be run committing every play. As we do see one receiver out wide this time, but that's it.
As you can see, Windsor's running that 5 defensive lineman set right there.
Yes, this is a pitch with space all the way down the right side, all the way down to, he is still up, fighting for extra yardage all the way down to the 3-yard line. So a big, strong start from the Red Wolves. Drew Foley on the carry.
Flag on the play.
So we do get a flag all the way back at the 44, so this one could be coming back.
And it looks like a holding.
It will be coming back holding, so that was a really big run to get going for Foley, but it is called back.
Yeah, Windsor catches a break right there.
Definitely. So Wizards trying to optimize off of that. That would have been a 40-yard run.
After the 10-yard penalty, the ball back into
Trying to take advantage of. This is where the Windsor defense needs to take advantage of the mistake here. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, because
be ready for that pass too. 2nd and 19. You know.
I would. Yeah, definitely.
If you watch, especially some college teams like Army or Navy or Air Force, with that they run the ball all the time. But when you get that far distance like that, above that 3rd and 5 distance, they're going to throw that ball, so be aware of that throw.
Yeah, you got to keep the defense honest, too. You can't just have them selling out for the run every play, so they will try that. As we do see another jumbo set, though, just straight up.
It's like a little Air Force.
As now we're going to get another flag. It looks like someone moved early. It's going to be a false start, so back it up another 5 yards.
Jeez.
This makes it a 2nd down and 25, yeah. All the way back to the 40, and they need the 35 on the other side. So some early mistakes hurting the Red Wolves as the Wizards defense needs to look to capitalize off this break. Yep.
A little bit more abstract art.
As we do see a receiver out wide, and other than that, we're still in the power jumbo formation. He's going to QB power to the left side. It is stud Cobb. What a play by the Wizards. Grayson Lewis gets through. As we said, the defensive player of the watch makes a big play there and sets them even farther back all the way to the 34-yard line.
We're going to see
As we
replay.
see Grayson Lewis. What a play. He gets through there, and Hartstead loves to break tackles. He is really good at breaking those tackles, and in that spot, he gets pulled down. He thought he could.
TFL of the game.
Yeah, he probably thought he could make that move, and Lewis with an outstanding tackle.
A little pull. 3rd and 31.
Yeah, not an ideal situation for a running team, as we still see the jumbo formation.
We might see a throw right here.
If ever, it would be here, right?
Yeah.
As they will fake the run and look to throw. Hartstead moves to his left. So much time, makes a move, still has time. He launches this down the right side into traffic where it is hauled in. Still short of the first down, but it is hauled in. What a grab from the Red Wolves. That was Hudson Vaugesser, the outside on that play, makes this 4th down a decision. What a play there.
I think you go for it. You're in that no man's land right there for the Wizards. I meant for the Red Wolves. But what a throw.
28-yard passing catch.
So much time in the pocket, too. You can't give that Garrett Hartstead so much time in the pocket, but we might see another run.
If he's going to be throwing like that with how well he runs, this is going to be a dangerous game for the Wizards, as they are going to line up to go for this 4th and 2 in their jumbo set. Hartstead's going to take it up the middle. He's going to get it and more. Hartstead makes a move all the way down to the 25-yard line, so a 4th down conversion early for Hartstead keeps the drive going.
That's something Wizards got to stop right there. If you want a chance in this game, 3rd and 31. That's crazy.
Yeah, and
29-yard pass.
And then almost everyone in the stadium knew that QB power was coming there, and it still works. They got a big offensive line that creates a hole for him, and he's a big and fast guy, like Carter said with his Josh Allen comparison.
But you can see that little Air Force with the quarterback in the shot pistol formation right there.
Yeah, we see a lot of that as this handoff will go to Foley, and he will just keep on going. So that will be a gain of around 8. So this Loveland offense is rolling now after a few mistakes.
Yeah, you can see why Loveland is ranked number 4 in the state for a reason, especially on that 3rd and 31. You can't. That's a big miss to the Wizards.
And you see how elusive he is on those Hartstead in open space. He's hard to bring down for these linemen. As they will line up another power, he will take it up the middle, gets a hole. This will be near a 1st down.
Inches. As you can see, there's 5 minutes taken out the clock already.
That is another thing they like to do. They like to run the clock to not give lots of time. They like to hold the ball. They like to dominate the time of possession game.
Yeah, I mean, if Windsor gets a stop right here, Loveland has a really powerful kicker watching through warm-ups, hitting 52-yard field goals.
Yep, but obviously Hartstead wants to pick this up. He'll hand it off to Foley. He will get the 1st down, moving to around the 15-yard line. So those chains will move once more. Yeah, as we are almost already halfway through this 1st quarter.
That's crazy. I haven't even seen the Windsor offense yet.
Yep, Sauer, Thomas, and crew are waiting to get their opportunity after a really long first drive here.
Yeah, this feels like Air Force right now with the time wasting and all that.
Yep, and as we get into the red zone, Hartstead, as we said, 19 rushing touchdowns on the year. We know they want to run him into the end zone. As they are going to pass this wide open in the flat, makes a move and into the end zone for a touchdown. Loveland scores in a big way on their first drive. Jude Mayu with the touchdown reception. So Loveland is first on the board in this game with a pass. Can't say a lot of people expected that.
Yeah, I did not see that coming out of not Air Force, Loveland right there.
Yep, and that is Mayu's 2nd touchdown of the year, so they do not use him a lot. As you see, he gets out in that flat, makes a good reception, and then makes the defense miss. We'll get a little bit of the turf there for you, and now we will get the field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good from the lefty kicker.
Yep.
So 7-0 early, 6 minutes to go in this one.
You know, looking at Windsor
in this first quarter.
Looking at Windsor right now, they have a big injury on that offensive line. Center Colin Priest with a concussion right there.
I guess you could say it's a very big injury. Colin Priest is on the injury report with a concussion, and is not playing tonight.
You can
See the band
still
getting,
hype.
band hyping up the crowd. I mean, a lot of hope still. They did score on their first drive,
I mean,
but
yeah, you
we
got
haven't.
the 3rd and 31, but there's some things you just got stopped, like that
Yeah.
throw. There's 2 people right there.
There was a lot of Wizards there. That was a really good catch by Vogesser. So the Wizards, we still haven't seen the offense, so we just can have hope
Can't
there.
say anything until we see the offenses play,
For sure, as this is a very tough defense to score on. But you
8.8
imagine the
points a
Wizards
game.
might have a. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Wizards pass a little bit more on this first drive to throw Loveland off, as we're going to have a whistle before this kickoff.
Windsor timeout.
Windsor's going to call a timeout there.
On the kickoff.
Very interesting. So there goes the Wizards' first timeout.
Looks like they're down 1 player.
It's not mistakes you like to make.
This is number 33, Rylan Renton.
As you see, Chase Thomas and Landon Scruggs back to take this kick.
It looks like Trip Thomas, actually.
Trip
The
Thomas.
2 brothers are going to maybe, one of them going to take it back.
And a silent auction. For more information, email
Trip Thomas and Chase Thomas are related.
@gmail.com.
As
Not
well
related
as
to Giant Thomas.
Jaden Thomas, yeah.
They're not related.
What?
Jaden Thomas is not related to Chase Thomas.
Oh, I see.
It's kind of.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh no,
It's
I'm
all
saying
good.
Trip is number
Oh,
1
yeah.
back
The
there.
2 brothers are back, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Trip and Chase Thomas back for the Wizards.
So here comes the kickoff, sent to the right side. This will be taken by Trip Thomas, and he drops it into the end zone. Thomas is going to, he was about to take it back, but the ref will call it a touchback, so Wizards will take this ball at the 20-yard line as Garrett Sauer and Jaden Thomas and the offense takes the field.
We'll see how Windsor takes their first possession of the game.
Yeah.
Only 6 minutes into the game.
We'll see if they go to Jaden Thomas, try to switch it up, see what this Wizards offense is going to look towards. Sauer starts this game in the pistol. Thomas behind him. He'll give it to Thomas on an option. It is stuffed
Already.
for a loss of 1. Yeah, this is a tough defense from the back end to the front end. It's going to be hard to move the ball on them for anybody. So the Wizards are definitely in for a challenge here.
You're going to hope. You just got to hope a gap opens up for Jaden Thomas and he can get his legs going.
Like we said earlier, 8.5 points allowed average per game is just insane. That's
crazy.
half of what the Broncos are scoring in a game that they're allowing. And as you know, the Broncos
Aren't doing so well right now.
not the best.
Not
Yeah,
the
not the
best
best
team.
offense. As Sauer does look to pass, he's going to get this out to Thomas. Thomas with the reception gets up the field to around the 30 to around the
That's
27.
good to see that the Wizards can get that passing game going already.
Makes this third down a lot more manageable as we're going to look at around a 3rd and 3.
Wilson on the coverage for Loveland.
You think they run with Mitch right here? You know, a little power back right here?
That's what they want to do, but this is a tough front. And if I'm the offensive coordinator,
I think I'm throwing.
I think I would run. I like the I formation. I think I would run a play action quick pass for Sauer because I do not. You can see them selling out for that run. And Sauer's actually just going to drop the snap. This ball goes behind. Thomas is going to try to get on it. Ball is still loose around the 8-yard line. Sauer was unable to handle the snap as Loveland is claiming they have it, and it appears that they do. So Loveland now will be set up inside the 10-yard line for their offense after a big defensive play. Sauer loses the snap, and the Wizards' defense is right back out there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there. A little miscommunication between Brady Latowski and Garrett Sauer right there.
Yep, frustrating for the team as now defense will need to look to make another stand here.
It's going to be really hard with their
Yep.
quarterback, Garrett Host.
Yep. Looking for his 20th rushing touchdown of the year.
Or another throwing touchdown.
Maybe they go to that. As we see the jumbo formation, Hartstead pitches this out to the left side, trying to get that edge, and there he is into the end zone, but we do have a flag. So
Looks like a
Olsen
hold.
gets into the end zone, but yes, we do have a flag that is likely going to bring this back.
As you can see, Bryson Pendleton was trying to get to the play, but was getting held.
Yep. So that does appear to be the call. So 3 early penalties on the offense for the Red Wolves. Despite
Even though they're
them
still leading that game.
Despite them getting a touchdown, they've overcame it.
Yeah.
So that will be the call.
Loveland.
That was going to be first and goal from the 19.
Yep, so 3 plays to get 19 yards for the Red Wolves.
As you can see, they've obviously done it before.
They've done it. They've gotten 30 in a play, so yeah.
Yeah, so won't rule anything out.
We'll see the jumbo formation again. He'll hand it off to the left side. Shut up well by the Wizards. Olsen on the carrier. Gets down to the 14 for 4.
Second down and goal from the 15, it looks about.
Lewis and Jones makes the tackle for the Wizards.
As Henry Jones is making that tackle right there, Coach Jones' son.
Yep, assisted by Grayson Lewis. So 2nd and 14, out of the shotgun, but still in a jumbo formation.
Really tight. There's the
Hartstead will hand it off. Won't get far, though. Only about a yard pickup on the play. Lane Thomas on the carry.
Stopped about the 12-yard line.
So trying to switch it up a little, but now
This is where the Wizards need to stop right here.
Yep, 3rd and 12, Wizards. This is a big spot for the Wizards to keep this game close and make the stop.
3rd down and goal from the 12.
We'll see if they throw. They'll probably throw the ball right here.
You think so, Cody?
I think so.
They are going to line up with a receiver outside. Same jumbo set, though. Hartstead will fake the handoff. He will look for something.
Get to him.
Roll and break a tackle.
Oh.
But he won't break another tackle. Hartstead dances around a little bit too much in the pocket. So big play by the Wizards defense to come up with a stop in that spot. Bryson Pendleton falls on Hartstead.
I think Pendleton was about to miss the play because he got bumped into the quarterback. If we could get a replay of that, but he got bumped into the.
Yeah, he broke one tackle. He was looking to break another. Hartstead has the confidence in himself to break tackles, but the Wizards are able to make a play. This is going to be a timeout Loveland, their first of the game.
Loveland timeout with 3:15 to go.
As we'll see, they were still on the field like they were going to go from fourth and goal from the 28. Never seen that before.
Red Wolves coach might have pulled a Nathaniel Hackett and taken a little extra time to think about what he wants to do here.
Yeah, his little game management skills.
But we'll see. I mean,
it looks like the offense is still going to stay out.
It depends how much trust that you have in your kicker. If you have trust in your kicker, you kick it from here. It's a pretty far field goal for high school, looking at around
with the wind
40,
and everything.
45 yards with the wind, yeah.
But they're going to go for this.
If you don't trust your kicker, might as well throw up a Hail Mary because punting doesn't do much here.
Oh, wait, no, they're going to kick it. Then my bad.
But, yeah, it does look like they will be kicking this one.
This kicker was drilling 52-yard field goals.
Yeah.
Number 1, Trey Olsen.
Trey Olsen, also the running back, so he's a little bit of a dual threat.
We'll see what happens right here. 45-yard field goal with the wind.
Also plays some cornerback. So, yeah, but 45-yard attempt for Olsen. Wizards do have a man deep in case of a fake. Bad snap. They do fake it, though, as nothing has a chance. Bad snap. That might not have been a called fake, but because he was unable to handle it, they might have tried it, but regardless, the Wizards catch a break here. Their defense makes a stand, and their offense is going to get the ball back like they never fumbled.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really would have thought at the 9-yard line, the Loveland Red Wolves had.
Yeah, so let's hope that
calls and a sack.
Let's hope maybe this offense can feed off of that momentum that just got gained by the defense and make something happen against this really tough defense.
Yeah, really big defensive stand from the Wizards right there.
I think the reality of this game is this Loveland Red Wolves team is going to make you pass. Like, if you run it, they're going to, just like that, cave in on the ball and not really give Thomas any chance to get anything going. So I do think that the Wizards might have to look to throw this ball if they want to move the ball.
I think a more than 10 passing attempts is going to be possible this game.
Yep. Yep, I mean, and once you get those pass plays going and the defense isn't selling out for the run as much, then you can maybe go back to the run game.
Yeah,
but I think
you never know.
I think you need to scare the defense off of the run game a little bit.
There's another
here is a pass from Sauer, looks to the right side, had Chase Thomas open, overthrows him to the sideline. That's going to set up a 3rd and 9, but we do see them attempt to pass there.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. I think another throw should happen. 3rd and 9.
I'd imagine it would.
Right here.
But the defense is expecting a throw in this spot, so we'll see.
But you know, Sauer's also got legs to run.
Yep.
So we can see what happens.
Maybe a little bit of a draw as we see Madrill line up behind Sauer in the T formation. Sauer's going to look to pass. He's going to throw this to the edge for Thomas. Thomas hauls it in for a 1st down. Really good ball there from Sauer. Connects with Thomas for the 1st down at around the 40-yard line. Big play.
I can say Jaden Thomas can do it all. He can catch the ball, run the ball. He can do anything.
Yep, both of Sauer's completions, both going to Thomas, lining up outside. So good way to keep him in the offense when the running isn't working is to find him in the pass.
I think the pass is working.
Yep, he can definitely make those catches. He's definitely, like, he wears that number 22 for Christian McCaffrey, right?
Yeah,
He's
he
definitely can do that. Madrill's going to get the handoff here, and he's going to get a solid 6 or 7 yard run. So that's what we were saying. You get the pass game going, Carter, then the run game opens up.
For sure. But, you know, you can see there's 2 dual threats right there, Mitch Madrill and Jane Thomas. So, you know, who's going to go to? They don't know. Like, you can run heavy, you can run with a quick outside.
Unpredictability is a big thing in the offense, Broncos. But that is exactly what the Wizards are doing, kind of keeping this Red Wolves really good defense on their heels, and it's working well. As Sauer's going to line up to pass again. Sauer's going to look to the left side, looking for Thomas. He had a step on the defender. Ball goes a little long, but now that'll set up a 3rd and 3. But then again, I like that. Thomas gets separation. Ball was a little bit off, but that's a good-looking play.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 right. I think you run with the power back right here again.
Yep, that's 3rd and 3 is a place where pretty much everything's open in your playbook. You can go to whatever you want here. You can go to
and if not, you're in no man's land, kind of.
I wouldn't hate a fake run here and a quick curl, maybe just for looking for a quick, But let's see what they go to. Sauer's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to Madrill up the middle. Madrill is going to be a yard short, yep. So the Wizards now have a decision as they have a 4th and 1 from the 49-yard line.
I think you QB sneak because Sauer's got that length. You get a couple.
See. The offense,
get a lineman behind you and push him.
Offense is staying onto the field. A minute 38 to go in this 1st quarter.
And a short one for the Wizards.
A really short, as the announcer just said, a really short one.
It is a very short.
That is like inches, little inches.
Yep.
We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I would
imagine you go Mitch Madrill right
If
here.
we're going to predict this, I would like a QB sneak best in this spot, but we'll see what we go to. We are going to go to Mitch Madrill. As Carter says, he gets a hole and gets the 1st down. Mitch Madrill with a 4-yard run. Madrill with some tough running early in this game. Gives the Wizards another 1st down, and they're moving on this defense, Carter.
As we're going to see a replay right here. You know? Yeah, that gap opens up for Madrill right there. Good blocking.
Great work from the offensive line. Yep.
I think they finally got their stuff worked out right there.
For sure, for sure. Sauer takes a snap. Another run for Madrill. He's tripped up, had some space there, gets around 3.
I think if that tackle is broken by Madrill, he can be off to the end zone right there. There was some good blocking down the field.
He only had a cornerback left to beat right there, so definitely could have maybe.
As we can see, is this the last play of the half? I don't think so.
Quarter. That would be.
Quarter, my bad.
25 seconds to go, so Wizards are huddling up, kind of taking their time here.
I think they're just going to take it a quarter.
They probably are. They're going to maybe send in Gavin Helm, but Samuel Bossart, the Wizards' offensive coordinator, is talking to the ref. Looks like he's going to be content to send this into the 1st quarter.
Really good quarter from the Wizards.
Yeah,
right
definitely hanging in there, and they are driving too.
Yeah, but you know, Loveland's still getting their run game going, and they have a little bit of passes right there. So we'll see what happens in the 2nd quarter.
And considering that the Red Wolves were in the red zone twice, and we did stop them from getting any points once, that was great.
That's really good from us, especially on that when they got the first inside the 10 right there. Really good defense to stop them right there.
For sure. As we look at the out-of-town scoreboard, New Orleans Saints 14-12 right now with 2:20 to go in the 1st half. 14-12 against the Cardinals. So that is our out-of-town scoreboard update.
DeAndre Hopkins actually playing his first game of the season.
Hopkins has 4 receptions for 37 yards. Also on my fantasy team. He sat on my bench for 6 weeks, so 4 receptions for 37 yards isn't awful, but I need a little bit more. but that's all right. Anyway, back to this game, Carter.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. It's a good game, actually. A lot of people were talking. A lot of students were saying, "Hey, this is not going to go well for Windsor because it hasn't gone well in the past couple of years." But it's actually gone really well for the Windsor right now.
Yep, and if you would have told someone that the Wizards would fumble inside the red zone
And
to give them their second while already down 7, and we would be driving,
and still down 7.
yeah, so they're in a good spot, and we'll see how this drive goes. As Sauer's going to go back to pass, he's going to find Chase Thomas for a completion. That looks like they are going to mark it just short of the first down, but another good, quick completion. Great play calling right there. So
As you can see, a great catch from Chase Thomas, trying to get that first down just short.
yep, as we have another 3rd and short situation for the Wizards. But yeah,
Mitch Madrill run again.
these quick passes are a really effective thing that our offensive coordinator is using. Like quick passes, not too hard for the quarterback, just a quick pass. And Broncos. Anyway, Sauer's going to take the snap. He is going to be sacked. So Sauer loses a lot of yards, but they are going to get a penalty. So another big mistake from Loveland. Right as their defense looks like they're about to get off the field, it looks like we're going to get a late hit or a necessary roughness penalty here.
Yeah, it was really late. Sauer was already on the ground, and just Loveland players came and body-slammed him.
These are not mistakes that you can make if you want to win football games. So this is something that the Wizards will have to capitalize on.
We'll see if
that is the call. That is the call. So a big mistake from the Loveland defense gives the Wizards another first down.
As Sauer looks a little shaken up. Windsor catching another break right there. Another one.
So they are just outside of field goal range here around the 33-yard line.
I think you're touchdown all the way right here.
Touchdown all the way. We'll see. Do have a really good kicker in Gavin Helm, who's also a receiver, but Sauer's going to take the snap out of the pistol. He's going to look to pass. He's going to throw this deep for Thomas. Thomas in the corner of the end zone. He is going to pull this in for a touchdown. No signal yet. Waiting on a signal from the refs. They're going to call it incomplete. So we thought that was a touchdown. Refs talked and said it was incomplete, but a very good-looking ball from Sauer right there.
Really great ball from Sauer. I thought that was a catch.
Yeah, we don't have the best angle of it here, as the referees talked about it, decided it was incomplete, but good-looking ball. Thomas was right there, very close.
Yeah, I had a step on the defender, too, and great placement from Sauer.
That's something you want to see, that deep ball. That looked really nice on both sides. Didn't quite connect, but, yeah, big, great-looking play from the Wizards, as Sauer's going to take this play. Snap out of the pistol. He's going to give it up the middle to Madrill. Madrill has a hole. Madrill will be brought down and land similar to Elway on his head. Get a little flip. Does not feel good. There is a flag on the play around the 19-yard line as we see Madrill with a big run. Had some space there. Was tripped up.
Holding on the Wizards right there.
That does hurt. And that's, again, really good play calling from Bosshart right there. Right after they're opening up the offense with that big pass. Look what happens when you go back up the middle, right?
Yeah, that was a big run from Mitch right there just to get flipped over for nothing, I guess.
That was just really good play calling to get that opened up, but we did see a holding call bring this back.
You run it again so you can make it a little bit more manageable and then try to go for a throw?
So looking at a 2nd and 20. I would like a short pass or a run. Look to pick up around 8 to 10 here.
Jane Thomas is one-on-one.
Doable. They are going to look for throw, not too quick. He's going to roll out. Sauer's going to take this, and he's going to get not much of anything. So he's hit on the play by Dylan Lindgren.
Third down and 20.
So, yeah, big third down here. We'll see what the Wizards look for. Maybe you could go for the conversion, or you could look to cut a little short, to get a little shorter here and try to get into field goal range.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. As you're saying, a bunch of receivers coming out now with Chase Thomas, Jane Thomas, and Gavin Helm.
Yep, I imagine the Wizards are just going to take their chance at this one, but we'll see.
I think you got Gavin Helm. You got a little size advantage on number 1, Trey Olson, who's also the kicker, the running back, and the cornerback.
He can do it all. He plays.
He can do it.
He's never out.
He's
Sauer's
never
going
out.
to take the snap out of the pistol. He's going to fake the handoff. Look left with a defender coming complete, but they're going to lose yardage on that. Dropped the ball off to Thomas, but nothing there. Wizards are probably going to have to look to punt here after a very promising long drive.
Yeah, penalties kill.
Penalties on both sides, yep. Kept the drive going and then ended up ending the drive as well.
Yeah, we'll see Gavin Helm. We'll see how his punt goes.
Yeah.
But you know Johnny Reed as the long snapper who also plays basketball.
Helm, one of the top-ranked punters actually in the state and nation, so
That's crazy.
4-star recruit. So yeah,
We'll see how this punt goes. Maybe, you know, if you want to get risky, you can go for it. But, you know,
I definitely would not attempt a fake punt.
I
here.
would not attempt the fake punt
That's
either,
just
but
me, though.
That's just me.
That's just you.
Nathaniel
Andrew,
Hackett
yes.
would.
Okay. Helm with the lefty punt around the left side. Good-looking punt, but this one's going to bounce into the end zone, and the Red Wolves offense will resume action at the 20-yard line.
Wow, still really defensive game.
Yeah, Wizards offense, for being against the caliber of defense that they're against, really looked good right there.
We'll see how this drive goes for the.
Yep, Wizards coming off of, had a big stop last time they were out there. As the Red Wolves got the ball at the 9-yard line, they were able to come up with a few big plays and get a stop. So hopefully we'll see if they can feed off of that momentum. So here comes the snap.
There's the
There's
QB
gonna
power.
be the QB power to the right side, making a move all the way up to around the 38-yard line. Big run there from Hartstead as he picks up around 17. So they run Hartstead to the right side that time.
Yeah, he can go anywhere. He'll run left, he'll run right, he'll run anywhere.
He will. That's how they like to use him, as they just try to keep it. They try to switch it up a little too, not power up the middle, power outside. You know, they throw it a little too, so trying to keep the Wizards defense on their heels like we
Trying to
kind of did to
guess.
their defense.
Play a guessing game,
Mistaken,
and
they're
there's a
gonna
pitch.
Pitch outside. He gets the block on the edge. Grayson Lewis with a
Oh, he
great
fumbled!
play, and the ball is out. The ball is out, and they are going to give it to the Wizards. So another big play from this defense. What a play by the Wizards.
Hey, Grayson Lewis, big key factor in this game.
We're going to look at this. We're going to see it outside. Lewis gets onto that edge, and he's there for the
He
play.
pulls him back. and
Pulls
gets the
him back
ball
and
with
just
it.
rips the ball out.
With the help of Trevor.
With the help of Villalpando, both of them pull it out, jump right on that ball. Another huge play from this defense and sets the offense up.
Yeah, Mikey Munn recovering it too. So, like, three big people helping on that play right there.
Yep, Grayson Lewis makes another big play, as we have seen him do all season. Sets this offense up right back where they were. Sauer takes the handoff, gives it to Madrill up the middle. Madrill, not a lot of running room. He's going to get about a yard on this play.
It's like the Windsor Wizards never left.
It's like
on
they never
offense.
left, Cardi. It's like they just got it back. Similar to,
This is-
like how the same way the muffed kick, they got the ball right back where they were.
Oh, yeah.
After the fumble mistake, they get stopped and are forced to punt.
This is where the defense makes big plays. Now offense has to make really big
We
plays.
see them going over the film with the defense, but here is Sauer in the pistol with Madrill behind him again. Sauer's going to
It's
throw
another
this time.
throw.
Big rush
Oh,
up from the left
Lord.
side, and he is sacked. A little miscommunication there maybe on the line as two rushers were set free to Sauer, as now the Wizards are in another 3rd and long.
Jeez, offense is not really going well for both teams right now.
Yeah. Yep, that was a botch blocking assignment from the left side of the yard of the line, as they had two guys come free.
Mitch Madrill running the flat right there, wide open.
The unfortunate Sauer didn't even have a chance to think
Didn't even
there.
have a chance to find him.
Similar to as 3rd and 17 here. Sauer out of the pistol. He's going to throw. Good block. Sauer looks to the left side for Thomas. Thomas
right through the
unable to make the
hands.
catch. That was a good-looking ball from Sauer right at the sticks. Good-looking play design and ball unable to execute there. That's
And here
another
comes the
good-looking
punt
play,
team
though.
again. Yeah, really good looking play, and just right through Chase Thomas's hands.
That's a tough
That is a
pill
tough
to
one.
swallow, yep. As it looks like Helm will be sent back out to punt this ball away.
Yeah, Sauer.
As Helm takes the high snap, punts it up in the air.
Back of the end zone.
So this one is going to look like it's almost perfect. We'll see what they call it. They're going to call it a touchback. That was almost perfect.
Oh,
Man, wow.
Mikey Munn saying that he was inbounds.
We get some resentment from the crowd for that. That was a really good-looking punt and almost a really good play, but apparently it was a touchback. So
I thought he was not in the end zone, but unfortunate call for not going the Wizards' way.
Yep, but this defense full of momentum.
Yeah.
They're fired up after that fumble recovery. We'll see if they can come back out here and make another big play.
Yeah, you got to stop the QB power, of course, and that run.
You see the jumbo set. It's a pitch to the
pitch.
right side. We're getting the edge, and gaining around 8 yards is Stevenson before he's tripped up. Trent Stevenson, his first touch of the game. He has 220 yards rushing on the season, so they really mix it up between Stevenson, Olsen, and Foley, all getting looks at that running back position, and then Hartstead with lots of runs.
There's a call
as well.
or something.
Timeout.
Wait,
on
what?
the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So the Wizards, with a bad penalty, they're getting unsportsmanlike conduct. Is going to move them for. Is going to move the Red Wolves forward another 15.
That is not helpful.
Definitely does not help.
After the penalty, marched off to the 41-yard line.
So 41-yard line, we will get another first down from the Red Wolves.
But last time Red Wolves had a big play, they fumbled the ball right after. So
we'll see. Yep, a couple dead ball fouls now on both teams, as this is a big run up the middle. They go right back to Stevenson, and he picks up 12 here. So a couple good runs from Stevenson in his first 2 looks of the game. They're running back by committee as he moves the chains again.
Yeah, it's been weird to see Windsor actually passing the ball, and now a lot of running from Loveland. You never really see that.
Well, I guess we do today.
Today's
the day.
Today's the day.
It's
right.
It's as we see the jumbo set again. Another give to Stevenson for the 3rd play in a row, and he gets a good, solid 6 or 7 there. So the run game in full effect now for the Red Wolves, just powering it towards the Wizards.
There's Brock Paquette right there, the leading tackle on this team right here.
Yeah, makes the tackle on that play. 2nd and 4.
This game's going to be really close coming down the end, I think. The way it's been going.
The Wizards' offense has shown potential.
They've shown potential. I thought we almost had a touchdown right there. And that to Jaden Thomas right there, but and there's that pitch.
Pitch to the outside. Yes, this will be a first down from Olsen, the kicker / corner /
everything.
Receiver, yeah. And they also use him as a running back quite a lot, as we see. So he's all over the field, and he picks up the first down to the 34-yard line now.
Yeah, hopefully Windsor can get a stop right here, and hopefully a field goal will.
And I mean, we saw from shorter than this distance how the field goal went last time. So
well, yeah, it was one bad snap. You never know.
Yeah, field goal is no sure thing at this level, and especially after they've messed one up, as they will go to their 3rd running back now. So all 3 running backs touching on this play. Ball is loose, and it looks like the Red Wolves will get back on it. Another forced fumble by the Wizards, though.
Wow. That's crazy. But, long snapping is a big thing. Shout out to our man, Ross Reeder.
Ross Reeder, CSU long snapper.
Greatest long snapper ever touched the planet.
One of the coolest guys we'll ever meet. But, yeah, that is another forced fumble. Wizards are punching at that ball. They have
2
had success, and that one very nearly.
Almost. They almost. Really close.
As we see that right there, ball gets loose.
Everyone thought he was down. I don't think that's why no one was going to it. That's 2nd and 14.
This does set up a 2nd and long. They're going to run to the right side, and he is taken off his feet. Hartstead is taken off his feet with a really good tackle there from the Wizards, as he is now down. This would be a huge injury if he's not able to get up. Hartstead.
That is a big injury.
Hartstead, the heart and soul of this team, took a rough fall here. That is not something you ever want to see.
Oh, gosh.
Similar
he
to
went
how
head first, too.
Similar to Mitch Madrill's play earlier, how his legs were taken out under him, and he kind of fell on his head. That is a scary play. You see him moving his legs
11,
there at least. We got athletic training staff on him.
Coach Joe goes to talk to the umpire. Looking at his knee.
Yep.
He looks like
he's going to be able to get up.
But he can't play this play, though, so that's a
we love to see that. We love to see him getting up and off on his own power. Seems like he is going to be okay. Never
That's a good
want a
thing.
player, especially of Hartstead's caliber, to get hurt.
It looks like he's walking.
He's walking it off. Maybe he's headed over to get looked at by the athletic training staff, but he does look pretty. He's warming those legs a little. Just ran
So,
down the
who's our-
sideline to warm it up, as they do need to go to the backup now, though.
Running.
Here comes the run with the backup quarterback. He is stopped there around a couple yards short.
Fourth
So
down.
the Wizards come through, force a 4th down and 2.
They're going to go for it.
We'll see. They can get Hartstead back into this game if they want to, if he's
You
able
gotta
to.
be kidding me. I think Trey Olson's playing quarterback, too.
Is that what he's doing?
I think he is.
That is
Oh, my God.
Trey Olson. So we've seen him line up at receiver, running back, kicker, DB, and now quarterback in this game. He's really everywhere.
He's
we do
a
see
Swiss Army knife of this Loveland team.
very much a Swiss Army knife, as we do see the second time out of the game being used by Loveland.
4th and 4 from the 28. I don't know. It's like a good 44-yard field goal. 45.
We'll see. Not a lot of trust. I don't think there's lots of trust in the kicker from Loveland. So.
5 teams in the 4A League One Conference. Loveland at ranked number 3 in the state. They're on top of the conference at perfect 3-0. Windsor in second place at 2-0. Grand Junction Central 1-1. Skyline at 0-2.
Looks like they're still going to go for it, though. So
At 0-3. In the 4A League 2 Conference, no ranked teams. Longmont on top at 3-0. Erie at 2-0.
So yeah, they're going to talk about it. Hartstead
West at 0-2.
is not getting looked at anywhere. He might be back onto the field for this play.
no, it looks like Trey Olson still.
4th down and 4 from the 28-yard line.
Yep, Trey Olson's still in the backfield.
Yep.
Motion.
Olson's going to take the snap. He's going to run it to the left side himself. He's going to look for the edge. He's going to get it and pick up the 1st down. Spins off a tackler and gets forward all the way to the 17-yard line. So a big run out of the quarterback position for Trey Olson, who we've seen do it all today, as sets up the Red Wolves with a 1st and 10 from the Wizards 18.
As we still don't see any Garrett Harstead. Looking like they're going to keep him out for a little to see what's going on. See if
Yeah,
he-
you don't want to risk anything. You want to
Oh,
make sure he's
especially
all
with
good.
him.
Hopefully we will see him back next possession. But, yeah, respect to the athletic training staff, making sure everything's good with Hartstead. Olson
The
takes this.
QB
He will
power.
QB it power right up the middle, and he gets forward for a good amount of yards. That'll be around a 5-yard gain.
Across 15 to about the 14-yard line. About a 4-yard gain on the play and bring up 2nd down and 6.
We'll see if the Wizards want to keep trying to punch at that ball and force a fumble here.
Oh, well, then when Olson ran that 4th and 4 right there, they're all trying to rip it out. There's like 6 of them trying to rip it out right
Yeah,
there.
that's clearly in the defensive game plan for the Wizards.
Just rip it out as much as you can.
Olson lines up in the shotgun, a full jumbo.
You can actually watch this live.
This ball is handed off and tackled, but near the 1st down, but short. Foley on the carry.
Just about the 10-yard line.
So this will be around a 3rd and inches, Carter.
3rd and inches, really. This is another key stop from the if the Wizards get another key stop from them would be.
I don't think there's a person in this entire stadium who thinks that this is going to be a pass.
No.
Especially
with Trey Olson,
with your running back slash receiver
slash
kicker
slash
yeah,
quarterback.
taking these snaps. So he is going to run it to the right side. He's going to look for that edge. He will get it. He is fighting for the goal line. No call signaled short of the touchdown, but around the 1-yard line. So everyone knew it was a run, like we said, but maybe the Wizards expecting an inside run. He gets outside, gets that edge, and picks up that 1st down.
This is like the half yard line right there. Yeah, it's barely. He almost made it. I think it's another QB power in my opinion.
We'll see. Only need 1 yard on 3 plays, so Wizards backs up against the wall here on defense. They will still line up in the shotgun, though, as Foley takes the snap. He's going to give it up the middle for a touchdown. Foley gets into the end zone on a run from the 1-yard line, so 2:35 to go in this second quarter. Wizards now trail by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, not good. Hopefully, Windsor does get the ball at half, so maybe scoring a touchdown would really help them going into the
Just
half.
try to get some points. You do get back-to-back possessions, essentially, though. So
We'll see how this. Oh, he's also the place.
He's
holder.
also the holder.
Oh, my
Yep.
gosh.
He's just everywhere. Jake Jackson on to kick. Up and good. So 14-point deficit now for the Wizards, but definitely not out of it. As Carter said, they are going to get the ball now. They still have 2 timeouts, and they will get the ball out of half.
Yeah, it's really good for if Windsor gets a touchdown right here. That's key for them.
As we get an update in the Arizona Cardinals game, 2 pick sixes thrown by Andy Dalton has made this score 28-14. So out-of-town scoreboard. 3 interceptions at half for Andy Dalton.
Jeez, maybe is Jameis Winston still injured?
He is. Taysom Hill is who you would put there, I guess.
I mean, he's also a Swiss Army knife, speaking.
Not as much as our guy
Trey Olsen.
Trey Olsen, though, yeah.
What a guy. The holder, the cornerback, the
He's
receiver,
everywhere.
the running back, the kicker.
He's just him.
He's just – oh, he's also the kickoff person.
What can't he do?
What? There's nothing this
Get
man
you
can't
some
do.
of the student section along with a little bit of abstract art. So always showing love for abstract art on this channel.
You know, you got to support the art people, you know.
The art people, you know.
Art
Stuff
people,
from Carter.
Trip
Thomas back to receive as well as Jaden Thomas.
Oh.
Or that is actually Chase Thomas. They're going to go to the short kick, just like we saw the Wizards do. It's down at the 31-yard line.
Rylan Renton right there to hop on the ball at the 31.
Good
really.
job. That's not bad field position at all. So
Not bad at
31-yard
all.
line, 22 minutes and 34 seconds to go, and 2 timeouts. So
Yeah, I think the Wizards and the Red Bulls are trying to keep away from the 2 dangerous return men in the back. Jaden Thomas and Chase Thomas.
Yep, we
Really
saw
at
both
least
of them
duo
do
right
that.
there.
as Sauer's going to go under center, Chase Thomas out wide to the left side.
Looks like the play from Skyline that went 60 yards right here to set up.
Yeah, so we don't see a lot of under center for Sauer, but we're going to see it here. He's going to give it to Thomas. Thomas makes a few guys miss in the backfield, and now he has space. Gets to the left side where he's brought down. Really good tackle, keeping that gain to only 5, because once Thomas gets space, it's really hard to bring him down. Good job by Skyline to do that.
Very elusive back, only at 5'8".
Yep, he emulates Christian McCaffrey in a lot of ways, and
Christian McCaffrey also being from Colorado.
yeah, he reminds you of Christian McCaffrey, wearing number 22. You know, can run the ball, can catch the ball, and just very elusive, quick, even though he's small.
Yeah, as we're going to see Garrett.
Sauer's going to make a pass. He's going to find Thomas. As we said, a pass catcher. He's going to make this catch around a yard short of the first, but he does get out of bounds.
Like 3rd and 1.
Third and a little less than 1, it looks like, or maybe exactly 1. So, yep, 3rd and short here for the Wizards as they
drill power back.
They really want to pick this up, and if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
Chase Thomas is going to come out for this play. Helm and Thomas are both going to, and Jaden Thomas are going to light up outside. T formation from the Wizards. Sauer is going to hand this up the middle. Madrill fighting for yardage. He gets a push, gets forward for the first down to the 42-yard line.
Now you got to hurry up. You only got 2 timeouts for the Wizards.
Yep, as we do see the clock stop.
As Garrett Sauer's going to tell his players to play. 1:45 left in this game.
As you see a little bit. Clock stops for a little bit for the
low college
chains
right
to move. Yep. Another T formation. Sauer throws, finds Chase Thomas outside. Thomas makes a catch, breaks a tackle up to the left side and all the way down to the 34-yard line. So a big catch and run for Jaden Thomas, all the way down to the 35-yard line. Big play for the Wizards there.
Really big play from the Wizards right there. Great throw. I think Garrett Sauer just finally got over the 10, past the 10 mark.
There it is, Carter. In the first half, by the way.
In the first half. That's crazy.
Sauer having a very, very good half despite not having any points yet. We have seen a lot of good-looking plays from the Wizards. Sauer takes another snap. He's going to throw again. Sauer's going to look to the right side. He's going to look for Thomas. This ball is nearly intercepted. Well defended by the Red Wolves.
Good deflection. Breakup by Jaden Thomas right there, actually.
Yeah, that was nearly a interception. As you see, Lane Thomas was the corner in the
coverage who got that pass breakup.
Wizards
with 1:08 left, you know, you want to score, but you don't want to score too quickly. You don't want to give Loveland.
I think you don't worry about that. You just want to score.
Yeah,
I don't think
true.
you're too worried about giving a run-heavy team the ball back with a short amount of time. You really just want to get in the end zone. As they are going to give it to Madrill. Madrill brought down on a very nice tackle from Vogesser, who gets into the backfield, reads that play well, makes the tackle, and there will be a timeout used by the Wizards. They're second in the half. So,
3rd and like 12 right here for the Wizards.
So, yep, you got to look to pass. You want to get into field goal range at least. Try to get something here. That was a really big play from Vogesser on the other side because Madrill did have a lane there, and if he picks up more yards, you're near field goal range. That was a big tackle for loss from him.
I don't think a field goal will help us here.
I mean, points is points.
Points is points, but, you know, I think you got to go.
You think you got to go for it, Carter? I don't agree with that. I think you got to kick it if you have trust in Helm to make it.
It's, I just think it's a run-heavy team, you know. As you can see, the amazing turf right there.
Yep, a little bit of turf. We get the offensive line led by Chris Saliga heading out there. As they line up for this one, Sauer is going to bring his receivers in. And he's going to take the snap from the pistol. Madrill behind him. Sauer looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, but he is nearly brought down and now brought down. The Red Wolves swarm Sauer, who never really had a chance there. As he is brought down as he looks to be in some pain.
Looks like Loveland's going to call, and then Sauer's down.
Sauer's grabbing his head. This was a big hit he appeared to have taken right here. Yeah, gets beat up by a lot of defenders and then landed on, so they're going to give medical attention to Sauer now.
It's not a good thing when the player started to stumble right there too. That is not a good thing.
Very concerning sight from Sauer, as we obviously wish him the best. We've seen 2 quarterback injuries now from the starting quarterbacks. You definitely do not want to see Sauer go out. He has had an amazing half.
Yeah, the backup for Sauer is a freshman, Wyatt Gustafson.
Yep.
Gustafson.
Yep. And Sauer has played one of the best halves we've seen from him all season.
Oh,
and
for sure.
He's looked really accurate. He's made good decisions. And even though there's 0 on that scoreboard for the Wizards, he has looked very good.
Wyatt as a freshman, I bet he's feeling it now. As he can barely get off on his own power. That is not a good sight to see.
Obviously, all prayers and thoughts with Sauer. We really want to see him. We do
back.
really want to see him back in this game, but obviously his health is our number one
important.
concern, as we hope he gets treatment and feels better. All prayers with Sauer. But the Wizards are going to line up in punt formation.
We will keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that's just not something you want to see. These are 2 really fun-to-watch quarterbacks. You just do not want to see both of them go out.
Yeah.
So hopefully both of them are okay. As this punt is a pretty good one from Helm. It's going to be downed right around the 11-yard line. The Wizards are just going to take as much clock as they can. Clock will be stopped around 17 seconds. So, and only 1 timeout for Loveland. I have a good feeling they're going to be content to take this 14-0 lead into halftime.
Yeah, for sure. Or if we see Harstead back out there, I don't think we do.
Yeah, that would hopefully Harstead is okay, just like hopefully Sauer is okay. Obviously prayers to both of those players.
It's not looking good for both. As you can see, Olsen comes out, so 2 non-starting quarterbacks might go in the second half.
Time will tell. If we get an injury, any sort of update, we will inform you as soon as we can. As
they're going to
pitch to the right side, just looking to break something here with not a lot of time left, but it is corralled well by the Wizards. Ball carrier was Stevenson again, so Wizards with good defense. This game will go into halftime with a score of 14-0. We have seen some good offense and good defense from both sides. But 14-0 is the score. Wizards will receive the kick when we come back after halftime.
Yeah, it's on.
Number 40, Windsor High School.
An unfortunate start here for the Wizards, down 0-4. Especially with this injury to quarterback Garrett Sawyer, appears to be a head injury, being carted off the field as we speak, and it does not appear he's going to return to the game. Coach Jones on offense has been running one fullback set with Jane on the outside, something that we have not seen this year. And for defense, just trying to contain the quarterback is what Windsor's been trying to do the best. Thank you.
White Princess banished. The Red Queen triumphant. Red Winds, Royal Flush. Off with their heads.
I'm gonna go get the waters.
Why, it's Alice.
Pride of Windsor Marching Band, under the direction of Megan Munoz with assistance from Jazz Bay, Brandon Brecky.
Welcome back to H.A. Dudley Field. I am Caleb Morrow here with Carter Priest on the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network as the third quarter is about to begin. Wizards down 14-0 in this game. The Red Wolves saw touchdowns from Drew Foley and Jude Mayu. Jude Mayu receiving, Foley on the ground for a 1-yard run. So the Wizards did see a lot of bright spots on offense despite putting up 0 on the scoreboard. This is a very good defense, and they were moving the ball very well, Carter.
Yes, they were until Garrett Sauer goes down with that injury. It looks like a apparent head injury, probably being evaluated for concussion right about now. You got to trust in the true freshman right here, Wyatt right here.
He is a true freshman, yeah.
Literally a true freshman, getting his first real varsity minutes, only been playing in blowouts.
Yep, so
this is a
Wyatt
really big
Gustavon will probably be seen, as it is very doubtful from what we've heard that we will see Sauer return into this game. We do not have an update on star quarterback Hardstud either. Both of these quarterbacks saw injuries in the first half. So we do not have updates on Hartstead, but we hope the best for both of them.
Yeah, it's just sad to see Sauer go down with injury. It was one of his best throwing games of the season.
Yeah,
really, he got carted off for that apparent head injury. Just all our prayers out to him. Hopefully he can get through this.
Yeah, he was having a very good half. He was making a lot of good throws, accurate throws, good decisions. Very good half we saw from Sauer. Very unfortunate to see him go down with that injury. As we see the Wizards re-enter, down 14. They do get the ball first.
Yeah, so you can't lose hope here. Defense has been playing really good against a really dominant Loveland team.
Yep, so we're going to see a look from Wyatt Gustavon immediately out of this half. Yep.
So we'll see how this goes.
Yep, and he's not getting thrown in lightly. This is a very tough defense he's getting thrown up against.
Oh, yeah, this is not like any Greeley West. This isn't any Longmont. This isn't me. This is one of the best defenses in the state.
Yep, this is a rough start. It's not a good start, but it is not a good place you want to start, but Gustavon can do it. He's going to have his team around him.
It's just, we'll see how this half goes. I think Wizard will be okay. I think I've seen Wyatt play. I've seen him in practice. He has an arm. He has the same. He's like a little bit shorter, but he can move in the pocket very well. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll see that happen.
Yep.
We got 2:40 left to start this game.
Yep. See them warming back up. So with 2 minutes before this game goes. We can go back to our out-of-town scoreboard. Arizona Cardinals currently with possession of the ball, winning 28-17 against the Saints. So the over did hit in that game, which is very exciting for me. But the Cardinals winning 28-17, 3 interceptions for Andy Dalton, 2 of them pick sixes. So Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury are still struggling. Cliff Kingsbury is probably the worst coach in the league in my opinion, but that was just a quick little out-of-town scoreboard rant.
But as you can see on the sideline right there, Brady Lutowski and Wyatt Gustavon,
they're going to work on their snaps.
Working on some snaps right here. His coach is trying to pump him up and everything.
So we see working on those snaps. We did see a dropped snap in the first quarters, so don't want that to happen again.
I think Robert Nahara is on the sideline with an ice on his shoulder, not without pads or anything.
Yeah.
Wow. So 2 big defensive players right there lost. Well, 1 offense, 1 defense. My bad.
Yep, we do not. We saw Sauer get carted off.
Yeah, this isn't looking great for the Wizards right now. We'll see how it goes with the freshman as a quarterback. It used to be Matt Sanger. It used to be Kyle Phelps. Kyle Phelps broke his collarbone in a JV game. Matt Sanger wasn't doing it for them that well. And they just let's see how the freshman does. He's actually performed really well, I think. So I think if he gets his throwing game going, I think they have a good chance of winning this game.
Yep, they do get the ball first, as we said, so that we'll get a look at Gustavon early.
Just can't imagine the nerves going through that guy right now.
It's definitely a nerve-rattling moment.
Yeah, but it means also with the Sauer injury that Loveland's going to put more pressure on him. Throw him in some really bad situations for Gustavon right now.
So, yep, that is a very unfortunate situation. But the Wizards still have a football game to go win, so you can't.
Yeah, 14 points is not a lie.
You got to. It's got to be tough seeing your quarterback Sauer go down like that. But you got to put that in the back of your mind. You got to go try to win this football game for him.
Motivation right there. Go win for your quarterback who can't play right now.
Yep.
As we don't see Garrett on the sidelines either, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah, probably will not see him into this game. Both Thomases, Chase, and Jaden will be back to receive this one.
Yeah, Robert Nahara is out with a shoulder injury. Has that ice on the shoulder without pads or anything.
It appears so.
Really, that's another. And there's that Swiss Army knife you're talking about.
Yep, on to make this kick to start this game is Olsen. Starting the third quarter, Wizards will. We'll see how conservative they make the play calling for Wyatt. We'll see how much.
You gotta throw it still. I think it's been working all night.
We know once they get that predictability, as they're gonna squib this kick, it'll be picked up by Madrill. He'll get to around the 36.
Okay.
Keep fighting. That is actually not Madrill, but
number 34, Mason Moore, also a freshman.
Now the Wizards offense takes the field.
Actually, excuse me, that was Bray Lichtenberg, a junior. And here comes the freshman.
Gustafon ready to take his first big snap.
Snaps that actually matter now.
Yep, this is a, yeah, like Carter's saying, I think you do got to keep passing the ball because when they know a run is coming, they have stopped it every time. You got to keep this defense on its heels. It's a very good defense. You definitely want to keep it on his heels. As Gustafon takes his first snap, he will give it to Thomas, who will make a good cut back and pick up a solid gain of around 8. So good run by Thomas, good play design on the little draw. So 2nd and 3 now.
Yeah, we'll see. A little handoff to start it off real quick.
It's a good-looking handoff. Get that first snap out of the way. Just a clean snap from the
nerves out of
center.
the way.
Yeah, kind of gets some of those nerves out of the way. Gets a good feeling.
I think
in
you
your
gotta
head.
get that first throw in too, right about.
Yep, but that's just starting like that is.
It's big. Good 7-yard gain. Gonna I formation.
Gustafin's gonna go under center now. I formation. Yep. 2 receivers outside. Gustafon's gonna motion chase Thomas. He's gonna snap the ball. It's gonna be another give to Thomas. Thomas is stood up, so you see they know that run's coming. That's gonna be a loss of 3. That defensive front just overpowering the offensive line will set up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, but this is where you have to throw. This is where you get the first big throw out of the way for.
This is probably where we'll see it, yep. Gustafson in a 3rd and 7. You see a lot. You expect a throw here as he'll get the play from Bosshart and head in to tell the players 10:25 to go in this 3rd quarter.
Nerves are going high for him, I bet, right now.
Gustafson's,
Big 3rd down.
He's going to be in the pistol. Or the shotgun.
Here's the
He's
throw.
going to make the throw. He's going to pump fake. He's going to pump fake again, and he is going to go down for a sack. So Loveland comes up with the sack, forces a 3 and out, and now the Wizards will be punting this ball back to Loveland.
Guys, helmet taken off and everything. Nothing was open there for Gustafon.
Yep. Considered a couple options, a couple pump fakes. Ended up getting sacked on a good push from that defensive line.
There's
getting
that
the
punt.
sack was
Holy
Levi Gunn.
punt.
As it's a good punt. It'll be fair caught around the 21-yard line.
Now the other big question, will we see Harstead again?
Yes, that is a big question.
He doesn't have his helmet. You can see him on the sideline standing by the coaches. He doesn't have his helmet on.
Yep, we don't know the severity of his injury, but up 14, they might not want to risk putting him back out there.
Got to stop that power option. It's going to be a power option every time.
Yeah, you don't imagine they're going to have their, as much of a Swiss Army knife as Trey Olsen is, you don't imagine they're
I
going to.
don't think he's that big of a Swiss Army knife.
Expect him to throw it, as you see in the full jumbo formation. So Olsen's going to take this. He's going to run right. He's going to make a little move, pick up around 3. Yeah, so there's a good chance we will not see much of any passing. We weren't expecting a lot of passing coming in this game, but there's a good chance we won't see
any more.
We'll see a lot less now, yeah, with 2 backup quarterbacks in the game. And the backup quarterback of the Red Wolves being a running back / receiver / kicker /
placeholder.
Yeah.
Kickoff man. The list goes on and on.
As you see, they don't have a single receiver out wide. You're going to see a lot of options between Olsen and Foley, I'd imagine, as this one is going to go to Foley. Foley does not have much room, so the Wizards' defense holding strong on these running plays, set up at 3rd and 6.
Yeah. Big thing right here for Loveland, probably be wasting clock as much as you can.
Yep, that's what they like to do. They're going to run it down, take a while in the huddle, and line up back into their jumbo formation. We'll see if they try a little trickery instead of just the option here. They are going to motion out a receiver, and now they're going to get a flag for offsides on Windsor. So that is a big mistake. With a 3rd and 6, it's going to be close, but probably still short of the line to gain. But that does make this 3rd down a lot more manageable if it is short.
Yeah.
So they're going to move the...
Yeah.
So they're going to move the
Give 'em a
chains.
first
So
down.
that was a 3rd and 5, close enough to the ball that these chains will move. And now the Wizards give the Red Wolves a new set of downs on a penalty. Definitely not something that you want to do when you're against a running back at quarterback, as here's a run. Not too much for Folly there, only 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good situation right now for the Wizards, causing way too many penalties that are costing them.
Definitely.
Ball at the 36-yard.
So they send a receiver out wide. Olsen takes the snap. He's going to pitch it to Folly. Folly's going to get a blocker. He's going to look to get an edge here. Gets to around the 41, 43 they give him. So this will set up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and they're going to go back to that QB option.
Henry Jones.
Yep.
Ball across the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
All the way down to the 26.
Third down and 21 for Loveland.
Loveland, if they're ever to pass, it would be now, but I doubt we see that.
Oh, dude, that one hurts.
Olsen takes the snap. He is going to pass. Olsen's going to pass. He's throwing it for the end zone. That is not a half bad ball. It's a decently bad ball, but for a running back, not bad. But it falls incomplete. They shoot for the end zone. Incomplete. Prompts a decision. So now it is 4th down. Interesting decision here.
Looks like they're going to that kicking unit.
Yep, they're going to attempt a field goal, it appears.
Looks like a 40, 42, 43.
Yeah, that is, looks like it's around a 44-yard field goal.
Oh, who's kicking it? Is it? Oh, my gosh. Who would you imagine?
And after throwing a pass and running, Trey Olsen is now attempting a kick. So he's just a man of many talents.
He can do everything.
Whistle. Is the kick going to be good? The kick would have been good, but we do have a whistle. Timeout prior to the snap. So we do have a timeout. No, we have a delay of game call. They did not watch the game clock, so after making the field goal, it's sent back to around 49.
5 yards back, ball placed on the 31-yard line.
This gives the Wizards student section some life.
26.
I don't know.
You're getting some.
This is
Well,
this
if
is
he
like
makes
a 47.
this, I don't even know.
Mikey Munn looks like he's ready to return it.
He's ready to return it or stop any fake. This kick is
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Had plenty of leg, and it is good.
Oh my god.
That would have been good from around 10 to 15 more yards.
And then here's flags after.
Another excessive celebration, probably. So that'll be the third after the play, sort of taunting personal foul getting called.
What a kick, though.
He's
Trey
everywhere.
Olsen, the quarterback, the running back,
if
the
there's
receiver, the cornerback, the place kicker, the kickoff man, and the kicker.
If you want to look at a player of the game for Loveland, Drew Foley did score 2 touchdowns, but Trey Olsen's just been everywhere. I think you got to give it to him.
I think we give that man the player of the game. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, he's been everywhere, and the Wizards now will get the ball back, see if they can get something going on offense now.
And there's after the play, some dead ball foul for Loveland again. That's the third one on them.
So that'll make Mr. Olsen take, assuming he takes the kick again, it'll set him back to a deeper kick.
Hey, who knows? That man's got a leg.
He does
that
have
man
a
had
leg.
probably range for 60s.
It's interesting because you see that a lot where players play so many positions at lower, like 2A levels. You don't see it a lot in 4A football, but
no,
that's what Loveland's doing with Olsen, and it's working out well. He is a very good player.
As we're going to kick off from the 25, maybe consider the pot a little, maybe.
Yeah, this should give the Wizards, unless they go to another squib, this should give them a chance to return it.
I think you still return the squid.
As it is Olsen taking it.
The man, the myth, the legend, you know. He can do it all, man.
Out-of-town scoreboard, Cardinals are now winning at 35-17. So Cardinals, not a lot, only 2 offensive touchdowns on the game, but got a lot of help from their defense, as they are going to give Chase Thomas a chance to return this. Thomas cuts into the middle, and he gets a solid return out to the 43. So the Wizards capitalize on the penalty, get good field position.
Olsen's going to stay out there.
He is. It does look like, who is that? It looks like they might be bringing Gustafon.
Is that Sauer?
Off this play.
No, that's not Sauer.
Is Gavin Helm taking the play in.
Is he now the quarterback?
We'll see if the Wizards might have made a change. Can't tell for sure here. It does look like the Wizards are going to line up with a Wildcat of Chase and Jaden Thomas with a couple fullbacks in front. So Wizards switch it up a little bit.
See if he throws the ball.
I mean, wouldn't be surprised. They go to an option. Jaden Thomas has no room to run. He goes back around 10 yards. Defense stands him up. That's a big tackle from Ty Young. So That was around a 10-yard loss. This defensive front seven for the Red Wolves has looked amazing today. Getting home on a lot of sacks, a lot of tackles in the backfield, and just a lot of big plays.
If the score stands, that defensive average is going to go down by a lot.
Not even by a lot, just because it's so low already.
That's
but
true.
Yeah, they're averaging on average 8.5 or 8.5.
That's crazy. It's going to be around 7.9.
And keep in mind, after they allowed 36 points in their first game of the season.
That's
so
crazy.
That average since then, imagine how low that is. Big move, good move by Chase Thomas, but he is immediately stood up again by Ty Young, makes back-to-back good tackles in the backfield.
Might see the throw.
So this will set up a long third and a long way. Third and a long way.
No other thing else to say about that.
Third down and forever for the Wizards. We'll see what they look at here, as they're going to bring Gustafson back into this game.
I think they're just trying to run it and then see.
I think they're going to throw this ball, Carter.
No,
third and long. What do you have to lose? He is going to make a throw, and the throw is online but dropped. That is tough. Gavin Helm unable to haul it in, but that was not too bad of a ball from Gustafson.
No, it was a great ball.
Helm a little bit slightly behind him, but definitely a catch Helm could have made and maybe had a chance at the first down, as he did have some open field to run, but unable to haul it in. This will send Helm right back to now take a kick, take a punt. Big punt from Helm. It's going to land a little short around the 30, bounce back, be down around the 32. So that will be where the Red Wolves offense resumes.
A 33-yard punt, no return. And with 8:16 to go in the fourth quarter, Loveland will take over first down and 10.
Yeah, this is where Loveland just tries to run out the clock right here.
Yep, and that's what we saw them do on their last drive. Kind of just ran it right down the field, slowly just chipped away at that clock. That was a solid 10-minute drive.
Oh, for sure.
So that is they're built for playing ahead like this. They're built for it, and their defense helps them play from ahead a lot. So
is that Olsen in quarterback? I don't think it is.
that is going to be a 2-yard run from Foley. Olsen, yes, is still in at quarterback.
It's crazy. It is crazy. I just can't believe that he's played 7 positions.
Yeah, he's been everywhere, and he's maybe not passing the ball at quarterback. We only saw him take 1 attempt, but to be fair, he's looked really good running the ball. Amazing kick.
Oh, yeah, amazing kick.
Like, he's not only playing these positions, but he's doing it well on a 4A football team. Is pretty impressive.
Yeah, number 3 in the state, too.
Yeah.
This is what college recruits love.
Yep, as now he will take this. He's going to try to get an edge, and he's going to get out to the edge, and he's probably going to get a first down there. So some good running from Olsen. They're going to call him a yard short, though.
Yeah, he's a great player, honestly.
Swiss Army knife, as you said earlier, is quite the perfect way to describe him.
Swiss Army knife right there. Basically a taste of middle, but plays like 20 more positions.
Yeah. As we see, 3rd and 1, he'll line up in the shotgun.
I think they should just throw it for fun.
Just for fun, yeah. They're going to pitch this out to Foley. Foley's going to look to get the edge. He is going to get it into the first down. Correct me, that is not Foley. That is actually Stevenson, who picks up the first down.
Looks like they took out Foley.
Yeah, they do. Have a little running back by committee, because keep in mind, with Hartstead out there, Olsen, Foley, and Stevenson are all running backs, and they've all looked really good running the football today. So that's kind of why that rushing attack has so much dynamics, because they have 3 really solid running backs.
Yeah, I guess it was a good decision to keep Hartstead out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we're not speculating at all, but there's also a possibility that he's fine. They just don't want to risk bringing him back because this game is out of reach.
Yeah, it's probably best.
Yeah, like there's a chance he could have came back in a competitive game.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't wanting to risk it.
There goes
As
Olsen.
look at this run from Olsen. He gets a solid 15-yard gain, getting the edge. So Olsen's big day continues as he gets a 15-yard run there to keep the chains moving.
He's going to be the man on campus tomorrow for the
Definitely.
First down and 10 for the Red Wolves.
At 6:40 left, they're just going to chew clock as much.
They're just going to keep doing that. They're hitting LT and Madden. They're just hitting chew clock.
Yeah, for real. You just got to take as much clock as you can.
The Saints have cut this NFL game to a 2-score game with a touchdown from Joe Johnson, as this is ran up the middle for about 4 or 5 from Stevenson.
Burkett makes the tackle. Ball placed. 33-yard line. 4-yard gain. We have second down 6.
2nd and 6 now for the Red Wolves, in no rush, obviously. 5:50 to go in this one. They're going to keep running down this clock as much as they can.
That's just going to, they're going to take the entire game left, I think.
Do you think all the way to there, to the entire game? As we go down, we're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Dylan, who has a story for us.
Garrett Sawyer. Loveland's been running a very option-heavy offense that Windsor has failed to stop so far as they put up 24 points.
Thank you, Dylan, as we return back up here to the field. Timeout right now, 5:34 to go in this one. Wizards looking to get a stop here, trailing 24-0, as Dylan said. Option-heavy is what the Red Wolves are running right now, and it's working. That's just how their play style. They'll just, just like run it down the Wizards' throat and just continue to run it until the Wizards stop it, which they've been unable to in the second half. So they're going to do a little trickery here and do a handoff inside. Big run, and he also knocks down Munn.
And then the
on a
stare
big
down.
hit, a stare down. That is a mean play from Jude Mayu, who already has a touchdown on the day. That is some tough running from him, as he didn't even include them. You also got Jude Mayu, who got a touchdown today, incorporated into this offense.
Yeah, Mikey Munn getting trucked for the second time. Yeah, not going great for Munn right now.
5:27 in the game. Red Wolves slowly running this ball down the field. Takes a snap. Will get a handoff to Foley. Only gets 3. So that is Stevenson again. Mikey Munn appears has gone to the bench now. He's a little frustrated, maybe shaken up.
Yeah, it does not look like it's been a great day for Munn so far.
It's been a frustrating game for the Wizards because they did show promise on offense right before Sauer went out. They were moving the ball pretty well throughout the first half.
Yeah, like Dylan was saying, that Sauer was doing really good before he went out.
Yeah.
And then the offense just stopped.
Yep, it's just unfortunate to see not only Sauer, but also didn't get to see a full game out of Hartstead. It's just fortunate to see. Hopefully both of those players are able to return next week.
Yeah, I've not seen Sauer on the benches, on the sidelines at all. So
yeah,
he might have just gone home.
We do see Hartstead over on the sideline. He is standing up. He does have ice and a wrap around his knee, but he's talking with coaches. Doesn't look too injured, so there is good hope for that.
That's a good sign.
Is a very good sign as Foley gets a good push here. Looks like he's going to pick up this first down on 3rd and 5. He will pick it up. That will make it a first down from around the 10-yard line.
5-yard gain and after a first down.
Yeah, I think Hartstead will be okay. I think he'll be able to go next week.
As we do see him. He's standing next to a couple coaches. Very big guy, 6'5", by the way. He is just looks huge over there. But he's got a wrap on his knee, just standing up though, talking with coaches, helmet off, looks in good spirits and looks like he's
Doesn't
probably
look
going
like
to be
he's
okay.
doesn't look like he's in bad discomfort either.
Nope, obviously all prayers up, though, for the best recovery from him.
And
this
Sauer,
pitch
too.
is going to go outside to Thomas. Thomas is going to get the edge. He's going to be brought down just short of the end zone around the 3 or 2 yard line.
Yeah, just a rough game from the Wizards from this. It wasn't from the start. The second half, they came off flat-footed, and it didn't go well from since.
Yeah, it was a really promising-looking start and first half to this game.
Like
Windsor student section all staying here despite the score being is what it is. Pink out for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Love to see it.
Yep. Yeah, but now a timeout taken by
Whistle.
Timeout on the field. It'll be a Windsor timeout.
Wizards will use a timeout here.
Their first of the second half.
Right now. Just so you guys know, next Friday, the Wizards will play their final home game of the season. That'll be aired right here on Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network, 7 p.m. next Friday. Make sure to tune into that.
Looking for a chance to get some home field advantage.
Yep, for sure.
Silver Creek has the lead over Greeley Central, 56-26. Tomorrow night, Erie playing at Longmont, and then Saturday, Greeley West will play at Monarch.
So 3:07 to go. 3 yards to the end zone. Ball's on the 3 yard line. Looking to get their 4th touchdown of the game here. We'll see if they have to get it. Maybe Olsen can add a little touchdown to his already impressive game.
I think he already got MVP for us anyway.
Yeah, but they are going to pitch this outside
Good
where it is
tackle.
bottled up. Good play from Lewis there. Didn't give Stevenson much of any sort of chance there.
And now he can't move his shoulder, and his shoulder looks like he went dead.
Sauer. Are you talking about Grayson?
Yeah, he's just hanging his shoulder right there.
That was a rough fall after the tackle.
Good tackle,
Hopefully
though.
he's okay. These Wizards are getting banged up here today.
Probably best that most of them.
So 2:30 to go. Still in no rush are the Red Wolves. Yeah, they're
First
just gonna
down ends the
run this
game,
down
please.
as much as they can. Yeah, they can get a first down. They need the 1 yard line for a first down, so they could still do
I think
that.
they're still going for that TD, though.
Yep, as Foley is going to get into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the game. So a big game today from Drew Foley as he scores his 3rd of the day rushing, all coming in the red zone. So that just adds to a big day for this offense, and Foley, 3rd rushing touchdown of the day.
Yeah.
So Olsen will come on for his 3rd extra point of the
Olsen
game as
can
well.
do it all,
Or no, he's
so-
going to hold it this time.
Oh,
They're going to
wow.
switch it up. They're going to have him holding it. Taking the kick will be Jake Jackson, who puts this through, then uprights to make this a 31-0 game. 2:16 to go. The Wizards will get the ball for one last time.
You know your brother?
Yeah.
He goes to school.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's my little brother.
Sustained drive for Loveland 12 plays
I know you're
68 yards at 5:34. Capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run by Foley. Point after
As you see, the defense getting talked to right there. Got encouraging signs early. Defense did look good early, kind of unable to stop this very elite offense, though. So you can't get too beat up about. You can't take that too hard because this is what the Red Wolves do well, and they are 7-1, about to move to 8-1 on the season because they're able to run this running style of offense all over the other team. As Olsen will kick it, and Thomas, it'll go through his hands, go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Wizards will take the field for one final offensive possession.
We'll see what the Wizards can do right here.
As we do not see Gustavon, at least for the first play, we're going to see a Wildcat offense continued.
Yeah, I think Windsor just accepted defeat by this point. Just going to run out the clock as much as they can. As you can see, defense not happy about today's performance, but really nothing you can do about it. It's a really run-heavy team.
They are going to have Gustavon out there for the first play, actually. He's going to run out of the pistol with Madrill behind him.
Oh, there is Goose.
It's a good run from Madrill, some tough running. Picks up the first down. So Madrill has looked pretty good today.
7-yard run. Yeah, I see Chase moving. What's that mean?
As you can see, I don't even know what you saw right there, but clock's going to keep on going. Windsor Loveland's going to get out here with a really good victory. Key victory, won the conference right here.
Yep, they do clinch the conference. Now 8 straight wins for Loveland as they are red hot. No one able to stop him. Gustavon's going to go back to pass. He's going to step up, look to pass. He's going to get hit. Ball is loose. They're going to call it incomplete on the field, as it probably wasn't incompletion. But, yeah, that hurts the ribs. We saw Herbert take one of those, break a rib in the NFL, so that's a rough shot.
Freshman is not having a good time back there.
It's a rough situation for Gustavon, and all he can, I mean, he probably came into the year, like you were saying, there was 2 quarterbacks ahead of him. He probably came into the year as the 4th-string quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He probably didn't imagine he'd be getting
in a varsity game right
minutes.
now.
Yeah.
I don't think he imagined being in a varsity game till like sophomore, junior year.
Yep, so.
But, you know, he leads a really good offense with the C team.
Yeah, and now he's out here with the varsity just like that. So big step up. Gustavon drops back. He looks to throw again. He's going to get his outside, and he's going to get his
pass.
First completion of the day. Good pass by him. Finds Thomas for a gain of 9. So maybe the Wizards can make the score look a little better and get
a
end
touchdown.
Zone.
Gustavon just keeps on taking hit after hit.
Yeah, like
they're just
saying, this
blitzing.
Is a really good defensive front. Even when they don't blitz, they're able to get a push a lot. Just front 7 is
Trey Olson's going to guard Jane Thomas right there.
He's just everywhere. As they're going to hand this off to Madrill. Madrill easily gets the first down. Some good running from Madrill all the way down to the 43. So Madrill with a solid 20-yard run there.
17-yard gain. Hey, I see Chase moving. What's that mean?
Yeah. Time ticking down. Wizards are in no rush to score right here.
Not at all.
Just make sure no one else gets injured on this team. A lot of big injuries going down.
It also would be nice confidence booster if we can, avoid the shutout. Try to pick up 7 here. So Gustavon takes a snap.
Oh, he has time.
Drops back. Launches this over the middle for Thomas. Ball is incomplete. Right there defending the play was Lease. Cody Lease, the safety, makes a good play on the ball to break it up and cause an incompletion, forcing second down.
You know it would be the complete game right now.
Well,
Trey Olson getting a pick.
I mean,
it's possible.
A lot. He's done a lot. He's played good cornerback. He's gotten good kicks, quarterback, running back.
He's scoring a touchdown.
And we haven't really seen him line up at receiver this game, but on the depth chart, he's listed as a wide receiver. So he's just everywhere.
We'll see if he
That'll be Madrill, who was slammed down. No chance at all there from Madrill. Making that play was Levi Gunn, who has made a lot of good plays on that front. Gets a tackle for a loss there.
I think just taking their shot down the field.
That's what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep, it's 3rd and 10. Just want to do all you can to get some confidence.
Regional champs, and they advance to the state championships. They'll play tomorrow. First game starts at 12:15 against number 14 Bertha, and if win, they'll play at 2:30 versus the winner of number 6 Meade and number 11 Loveland West. Congratulations and good luck to the Windsor High School softball team.
So Wizards just looking to get a little bit of excitement into this game. See the student section all still there, respectfully. So Gustavon
got at least 2 more plays here right now.
You don't need it all here either, because you definitely are going to go for a 4th down. So maybe you try to pick it up, make the 4th down easier. This
Bomb.
one looks. He's going to throw it deep for Chase Thomas. Thomas is open and unable to make the catch. So there, our boy Olsen does get burnt. Chase Thomas with a good route to get by him. Good ball and unable to haul it in. So that is actually the second incompletion that Gustafsson put a good ball on. So can't just blame him for this one, as that was a good looking throw, Carter.
Yeah, but, you know, we're going to see one more play most likely out of Gustafsson. Drops back.
Takes the snap. He's got Rush coming after him. Tries to get Chalmers. He does complete
short.
it, but he's probably going to be called short of the line to gain. It is close. He's right at the line.
Are they going to run the clock? I have no idea what's going to
The
go
refs
on.
might just give it to him.
Why not?
It's right there. This is very close, but it looks like he might be just slightly short. Are you going to measure, or
That's a close one.
maybe the refs will give us a courtesy first down, you know?
Yeah, you know. I don't think it really matters.
We're discussing it right now. From our angle, it does appear he is slightly short of the line to gain. Yeah, he is short. So the Wizards turn it over on downs. Wizards turn it over on downs. So Loveland will probably just sit on the football here and
I think just take a knee and go.
yeah, take a knee.
Just
Don't
get
wanna
out here.
Don't want to cause anything. That is what they're going to do. They're going to line up in victory formation, as it looks like Loveland is going to take this game by a score of 31-0, as they will have a kneel down or two before this game ends. Wizards did look good in the start. We saw injuries to both starting quarterbacks, unfortunately. Both Sauer and Hartstead both went out, did not return. Both got injured in the second quarter after looking really good to start their respective games. So very unfortunate we did not get to see a full game out of both those quarterbacks. We hope the best for their recoveries, and we hope to see them continue playing. As for the Wizards, they are going to lose this game, get shut out by one of the best defenses, though, in the conference. Wizards fall to 5-4, fall to 2-1 in league, so they're still in the league play. Loveland gets their 8th win in a row, moving up to 8-1, 4-0 in the league now. This was a hard-fought game. Loveland wins by a final score of 31-0. I am Caleb Morrow. This is Carter Priest saying good night from H.J. Dudley Field. Make sure to tune in next week on Friday night for the Wizards' final home game of the season. Thank you.